tuning in. This next image I'd like to show you something that I'm doing a little bit more of, especially now with the COVID situation. This particular image is mostly CGI. All that's photography is the sofa, table, the rug, the little table there, the bookcase and the painting. The room, the floor, the windows, the exterior and even the girl are all CGI. So I put this image together using only Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Dimension. So let me show you the path to how I got there. So this image here is just the items that were photographed. Everything you see here is actually obviously real photography, and the rest of the image is something that I created in Adobe Dimension. I built a room, and the room that I built was based on a Toronto studio here. I kind of made the walls exactly the same position. There's a natural light window there, so I dropped that in. I put the windows in, obviously using the much cleaner windows than they were in the studio because they're very old and tatty. Now the good thing about it is once you've built that, you can save it and use it in any position, angle that you like. It's an asset that you can use and use and use and use and use again and again and again, and change floors, wall color, exterior, whatever you like. But as I say, this particular one, this is just the photographic part of the image. Here's the file I made in Adobe Dimension. Obviously this hasn't been rendered. This is just a raw view of the file that I made. And you can move around. You can see the walls, you can see outside, you can see the frame, you can see the floor. Now all of these are changeable. It's based on a studio in Toronto, and there you can see that is my virtual studio. You can modify this as much as you want. Obviously I've put light sources in so that you can see the shadow coming from the window. And again, this is unrendered. This is just what you would use. If I turn the walls off, you can turn on off and build to your heart's content. It's a great way of working. I've been doing a lot of sets, small sets rather than room designs, and this is the first room design that I tried, and it seemed to work. You can put plates behind the window to shine through. You can do what you want. You can hang pictures on the wall. You can change these to wood. You can change the floor to a hardwood rather than like a parquet. You could put carpet, mat, tile, whatever you like. All you got to do is, once you've got the shot from the photographer, is just marry up the angle and the dimensions from the original shot to your Adobe Dimension image. You can see more or less the final image. As I say, everything here is CGI apart from the furniture. Even the plant is CGI. You saw that. This is a rendered version. It all sits pretty cool. You just got to make it sit correctly. You can use the shadows that were shot when the furniture was shot. Ideally, it'd be on a light to grey to white background, or you can make your own shadows as long as they're realistic. Um, and it looks great. The shadow and the color from the plant is comes in on the rendering. It all just works. Just make your lights all similar to what the photographer shot, to be honest. It's something that you may need to practice on a bit. But as I say, that file that I made in Adobe Dimension can just be used again and again and again at slightly different angles, viewpoints, a different floor. We can put a different exterior out there, and we can change the colour of the walls all at very easily and very quickly. It's great. It really does work. And as I said before, some of the smaller images I've been doing, like desktop or kitchen countertops, and because of the shutdown, I've been using last year's or the year before the shots, and I've just been building new countertops, walls, cabinets, and using the products that drop on. It looks like a whole new image. So that works great. Now here's the same image with a girl dropped in looking out of the window. The only reason I done this was I had a request from a photographer asking about a shoot that he's going to be doing shortly, and because of COVID he can't have any models. He was asking if I could drop computer generated images of people in, which I've done here just as a test to show him and so he could show the client. It was just done very quickly. There are assets out there on the internet. So I pulled this one in. This is just one that you can buy for a very small amount. And you can turn them around. So the job that's coming in is going to be a few people inside various buildings. So they're going to be photographic, but with CGI models. So this one was just literally dropped in quickly to give them an idea of what it could look like. And I think it's going to work. You know, I can get better models if he wants better models, but the client was very happy, and it looks like the job's going to go ahead. So it's well worth getting your head around Adobe Dimension and trying it for yourself. Thanks for watching, and look forward to doing the next video. Again, as I said before, if there's anything you want to see, let me know.